Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
I want my garage to feel like a bonus room, not just a makeshift storage unit.
One West. Hey, Shalom, Lil Craig.
Q, what's up, dog?
Man, you know shit, I'm in trap, you see what's happening?
Shit, Lord of Christ kept, man. I just hit the LAX, I'm in Terminal 1. 1G.
1G Southwest?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know this what you get. With 144, and it's erased by the power. Look. Midnight swerving, I'm in the streets, 10 toes down, ripping grain like a bag cleats. Shit, yeah, I'm thinking about my peace. Where we living in hell, they don't want us to eat. Man, this shit is getting crazy, baby. Living under people, they want the old terms and days of slavery. Just remember, nigga, never stop. It's the Lord that stay in charge and he's stirring the pot. Man down, another body drop. It's time to make a choice, yeah, little nigga, is you changing or not? Yeah, it's time to flip the page. Just some thoughts in traffic while I'm dodging the road rage. Contemplating about the old me. Thinking about where I am, how far and where I'm supposed to be. One West is the royalty. Fuck the other side. It's just courtrooms and lawyer fees.
I fully expect that he will be prosecuted. And like I said, I will be doing everything in my power to make sure that the death penalty is pursued.
One has started a GoFundMe to raise money for Rodney Hinton's defense. That GoFundMe has been taken down, and GoFundMe has actually issued an apology to the Fraternal Order of Police.
Just grab my suitcase off the turnstile. Shit, no, I got that fire. If baby boy play, he a bird child. They not like me, trained to go. I'm a dog. I was raised by the best groomers. Death the lies, not the scar rumors. Death in disguise, drive through for the beef like Carl Jr.'s. UBK, tell them pushing up petunias, nigga. Yeah, this brotherhood of blood oath. We don't cut no ties. Charged up, politicking on a 105. Trying to describe all the time that I barely survived. I'm too low, I'ma ride while you choosing sides. Shit, we gon' collide while you choosing sides. I'm in the city where the bitches throw they set. But pop bottles, we the dukes in here. Excuse me, I mean the truth in here. Let me make it super clear. You're out of town, pull a bitch, she a souvenir. Just keep it real, cause I know what lies do to people. And to keep it real, nigga, I don't care who your people. These niggas weak and beyond feeble. Wild West road runner. I be in traffic like I'm Don Cheadle.
Hello? Hold on for a second. Where you at now?
I'm in traffic.
AB with the keys.
They say the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. That's why I'm in all black, booty, ready for war like a Howard shot. Raised under war as a mighty man just so I can
put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Bobby Shaw, let me prove it worth it. When the sky falls, it's gonna catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arm and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Yahweh, Shah. I'm from Miss Move all the time. My ladies is fine. We follow the order I told you. Full of culture, you ain't thought of. Streets I was taught on. Type you can really depart on. Bought, sold, then I fought on. Charges I caught on. They call it the cause of the heart that I got for assault on my block. Snitch, I am not. Hate for a cop. My enemy sick against me. I'm a sinner. But what they got in them, they healing baptism of Christ. Screaming Yahweh, Shah. Hear my battle cry. Ready to die, ain't no biggie. Hardly offend me. I'm litty. She wanna get with me. I'm picky. Digging the rip till she dizzy. Give her the rapture, get her back rub, then back to the action. Packing the full metal jacket, never get murked. Putting in my father's work. Never see me with them heathens, my team hated. We the greatest on face of the earth. We the truth, I know it hurt. Fruitless to believe your words. It ain't about nothing, you bluffing. Scared, go to church. True definition of Christian win. We got 15 men, we got 2 or 3. But the difference is we got discipline. Nigga, listen here. War with these warriors, get your whole existence clear. Talking you, your house, or your rich kids. Screaming, oh my God, with the vengeance here. So I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Bobby Shaw, let me prove it worth it. When the sky falls, it's gonna catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Chosen rose and concrete. Ain't nothing sweet for a street. Dwell on my record, told the story, selling for cake every day. Do I just want to celebrate? 1738. Up in my cup like what's up is you single to mingle. I'll bring you out the world, show you queendom. Lead you straight to the kingdom. We ain't gon' rush, of course. I was taught the court till you make your mind up and say you mine. Soaking in the oil, smelling so divine. Make me lay hold you 110 5. You was my desire, you're the righteous God. But I've been so wicked from the dirt. Filling your portion, of course, it's more than I'm worth. Just make me get back to this work. Ready for war, cocaine booty. Bulletproof shooters to do what they told. Orders by generals from the Lord of hosts. Double time, nigga, let's go. Blazing on all the beasts in the street, I got heat. Rude speech about they bad luck and they lies till they cross the line. Then they come to find their whole body bagged up. Got a cut, leaking blood everywhere for the art that he thought. He told him walk with me when I talk simply. Is that what I talk is the law? Be so heavy though, it's when I'm watching foes who gon' rock and roll off the hook. Fish the most vicious niggas out malicious conditions. This shit isn't for the shook. But watch while I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Bobby Shaw, let me prove it worth it. When the sky falls, it's gonna catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work.
Hey, Shalom Israel. You know, it's Officer Tasa. What's today? Tuesday? Teaching Brotherhood class. We're going to show y'all some real brotherhood today. For you brothers out there, man, we're going to show you how to break the bond, break that chain of bondage that your evil rib got over you with them kids. And to do that, you got to say F them kids out.
Right.
I know what y'all saying out there in the Christian world. Man, I can't believe these UPK niggas got to be stopped. These niggas over here talking about F the kids. This has got to stop. But what if I could show you that in the Bible? What if I could show you that in the Bible, Christ said it out of his mouth? Then what? Then what would you Christians say? Listen, we the ISUPK, started out in 1969, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Gene Hunter. And we are in Atlanta, Georgia, at 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia, 30032. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all comment, interact with me. I want to hear y'all in that chat. You know, don't just be sitting back. You know, make sure you get your attendance so you can come up in this body and really war and rock out with us, man, for real. Not the fake way, the real way.
Right.
So I just want to start off some from last night's topic. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom Yahbashim Yahshabakatah. What's going on?
Hey, Shalom Adawan Yahbashim Yahshabakatah. I'm doing too well. How about yourself, sir?
Hey man, I can't call it, man. We finna righteously divide this word, man, you know, like we was right. Authorized to do. You know, we finna swing that sword and it's sharp, boy.
Damn right.
Man, listen, I'll be wanting the Christian to come get some of this smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that they would never step into that battle arena. Nah, they what they will do is they'll hide behind that we a hate group, we insane, we angry black men, we broke. It's always the you broke, you know what I mean?
Salaki Adawan.
What's that?
They trying to get crafty nowadays. They trying to invite sisters on their platforms and deal with them.
Yeah. It's crazy that you say that because for the last decade, I've been seeing now Christians, they trying to hit the streets more. They're like, oh, that's what they doing. So we getting their attention. It's just when they hit the streets, they ooze of homosexuality. And so it's still not appealing. And people just walk by. And the thing is that Christians don't realize that they've killed the idea of any type of information coming out of the Bible. So nobody wants to hear the slightest bit of what sounds like could be some type of religious dogma. Mm-hmm. Because Christians they killed it. They unalived it. I'm sorry, they unalived it. Mm-hmm. We trying to bring it back to life. What did Christ say? Shall these bones live? We got to breathe that breath of life.
Come.
See, you Christians, you underestimated these words.
That's right.
These words bring life, and without it, it's death. So we're gonna speak life into the earth through the airwaves, and you're gonna learn, and you're gonna be made new and made whole and built strong, even in your poverty, even in your unsurety, even in those failed relationships with family, friends. We're going to restore you whole with the word of the Most High. But I want to touch on something from yesterday because I was seeing Christians, they weren't all the way convinced of our breakdown the other day. I was seeing the comments. They didn't understand how we could say that Adam was the only man. I mean, was not the first man. They didn't really understand, and really, even though we cut him to piss, Officer Napash Raab cut him to piss. I was just saying something that I wanted to address real quick. So if we could get Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, verse 10.
Come.
And this is going to segue into my topic at that. Once again, we talking about how you become fearless, how you become free of emotions, and you operate like a stoic, austere man like Christ. How you become a type of man that's absolutely deadly because he battles himself within and morphs the world around him. You see, that's what y'all don't understand about Christ. Let me tell you something about Christ real quick. Christ was a man that morphed things around him. His belief and his strength caused people to be healed.
Right.
Caused the blind to see.
Right.
These miracles that he performed was absolutely of the Most High because of Christ's faith and dedication to the law. And that's what he was trying to teach the 12 disciples. You understand? When Christ was on that water and the storm was ravaging and the disciples were scared. Let's get that story real quick. Can we get that story real quick?
Come, sir.
I want to go in on that for a little bit, for a quick second.
And if I could, out of one, that's what real leaders do. They impact those around them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's the test of real leadership.
Come, sir.
Can you influence the men under your care? And that's what made Christ so deadly and so effective and such a threat to the Sadducees and the Pharisees. He threatened their position of power amongst the Romans. A man from the get-go with nothing but the word of the Most High. He ain't have no nuclear weapons.
Right.
He ain't have no AR-15s. He ain't had no Rolls Royce. He ain't had no private jets. Christians. He ain't had none of that. He had brotherhood and fear of the Most High.
Come.
You got that story?
Come, sir.
And read that for me, huh?
Come, sir. The book of Mark, chapter 4 and verse 37.
And
there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship.
So it was a storm, and the waves are beating against the ship. Anybody ever been on a ship before?
Come.
You know what it's like to be in that ocean, don't you?
Come.
It's like you were dropped in the bucket.
Come.
And you are subject to whatever the wrath of that water, ain't you?
At the mercy.
It's like the most humbling experience you can experience.
Right.
Because you realize just how small you are to the Most High's creations.
Right.
And how you can be swallowed up like nothing. That's the condition that they were in on these boats, on this boat. Keep reading.
Come, sir. And the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. Verse 38.
What? It was what?
So that it was now full.
The ship was full?
Full.
Wow. You out? Hey, little Chris, huh? So the waves is beating against the ship, and the ship was full. What? Full of water?
Come, sir.
Keep reading.
Come. Verse 38. And he was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow.
So Christ in there sleeping.
Salaki.
Christ is in there chilling. Keep reading.
Come, sir. And they awake him and said unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish?
So the disciples, they scared, boy. They like, Daddy. You notice they ran to Christ. Because at this point, we with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? They know what he did. He like what made them think that Christ could do anything about that storm? That's how much they feared and admonished him.
Mm-hmm.
That lets you know just what type of man this was. Naquan, if I'm on a plane and we are experiencing some turbulence, I'm sorry, if you the pilot, I'm not running to you talking about what we gonna do. I'm buckling up my seatbelt and I'm praying to the Most High. That's pretty much what everybody do. They get to praying. All the non-religious niggas find religion. They remember the prayer all of a sudden.
Right.
How does the prayer go? But yeah, let's continue on.
Come, sir. And they awake him and said unto him.
And I just want to say, by the way, there's a lot of things that you can't say on these platforms.
Yeah. And
it can get grievous. But I thank the Most High that I can still say nigga.
Right.
As much as I want. It's almost like reparations.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I wasn't able to say nigga online, it wouldn't. You know why they allow you to say nigga online? Because everybody like, oh, but you can say nigga online. You can say nigga online because Facebook wouldn't be popping if you couldn't say nigga every now and then.
Right.
You telling me you had to do a video without saying nigga? Man, I seen a video go viral of some white folks fighting, and the only reason why it went viral is because they were saying nigga the whole time. Hey, nigga, square up, nigga. A bunch of white folks, and it went viral because it's like, these white folks saying nigga. What's happening? Let's get it. Nah, continue on, slide.
No sweat, Adawan. Khan. And they said unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish?
Yeah, they thought they was gonna die on that ship. That's how bad the storm was, you know.
And he arose and rebuked the wind.
Damn. Just off the wake up. Just he just rebuked the wind.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? Let's see.
And said unto the sea, Peace, be still.
Hold on. Christ was talking to the water. Well, that's a cold nigga right there, boy. That's a cold nigga right there, boy. You go to the water, you take from the water. You drink and be happy that you thirsty, that you ain't die of thirst. Christ was talking to the water like, chill out. And what the water say back? What the storm say back?
And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm.
Damn. Now, ain't that something?
Come.
What did Christ do just then? I want to see who been paying attention to these breakdowns of the scriptures for the last couple of weeks. What did Christ do when he told the wind, told the storm, be calm? Anybody know? Anybody in the chat? Online?
Salaki Adawan.
Uh-huh.
I'll take a stab at it if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
Could you say that Christ flexed his authority?
Yeah, that's what he did. Okay, let me ask it like this. What commandment was Christ following?
Oh, come on, sir. What commandment?
Yeah. Oh, you think he was just doing this on his own? Anybody know?
So I can say,
go ahead.
The first commandment.
And what's that?
To love the Lord thy God with all thy might, soul, and strength. So it's like faith.
It's fate?
No, faith.
Faith? I think that was faith.
His faith in the Lord, because he was doing what he was supposed to. He was doing everything that the Lord told him to do. And
what was the thing that the Lord told him to do? Well, I'm giving y'all a hint in that I said he was following a commandment. So what commandment was he following?
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
Yes, prison officer, I call checking in, sir.
Hey, what's going on? Did you want to take a stab at the question?
Like I just tuned in. All I heard was the latter part of the question. I didn't hear the whole thing. All the one.
Read the scripture again if you could, brother. We're gonna read it again. I'll get to the question after that.
Come on, sir.
Uh-huh.
The book of Mark, chapter 4 and verse 39.
Go ahead.
And he arose and rebuked the wind and said unto the sea, peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm.
My question to the class, Hayekal, was what commandment was Christ following when he caused the wind to cease? Did you want to take a shot in the Quran?
Salaki.
Go ahead, Hayekal.
Oh, it's like to have dominion over the earth.
Exactly. Where the precept at? Exactly. Where the precept at? Give me Genesis 1 and 28.
Come on, sir. The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 28.
Well, we got you Christians on it. We finna cut your head, Christians. We finna decapitate your head, Christians. We finna take their head off. Right. Read that.
Come.
Read it. Yeah,
the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 28. And God blessed them.
Uh-huh.
And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply.
Uh-huh.
And replenish the earth.
Uh-huh.
And subdue it.
And what?
And subdue it.
And what?
And subdue it.
That's why he told the wind, be still. Was Christ not the first Adam?
Come.
Give me that Ecclesiasticus 33 verse 10.
Come, sir.
See, Christ wasn't just out there doing all willy-nilly. He was following the Most High's commandment. He knew he had dominion over the earth. He knew it was a commandment to subdue the earth. So he knew he had the power to do it. He gave it to all men. That's why Christ said, oh, ye a little faith. If you had the faith of a mustard seed, you could move the mountain. Because they didn't believe in the scriptures. They didn't believe that to follow the law. They didn't believe in the Most High. They had little faith.
Right.
Because if they had faith, if they believed in the Lord, if they believed in the commandments, they would have known that it was their job to subdue that water. And the Lord would have given them that strength. You got that?
Come.
Read.
Come.
Ecclesiasticus 33 and 10.
Come, sir. And all men are from the ground.
What?
And all men are from the ground.
Okay, go ahead.
And Adam was created of earth.
Adam was what?
And Adam was created of earth.
All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. Somebody break that down. Anybody want to take a stab at it? Where my Bible scholars at? Where my swordsmen at? That's what I got to say. Where the swordsmen at? Where the knights of valor at? They know how to swing that sword.
Salaki, I don't want if I could. So Adam was given life when he was given the truth, and that's when he came from the dust of the ground. That's when he came up from the low state that he was in, which was the dust of the ground. So before he had the truth, before he was keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, before the Most High gave him the truth, he was of the dust of the ground. He was of the earth.
Low state.
Come on, sir.
Right. That's what it's saying. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. So this is talking in a literal sense and in a spiritual sense. Adam was of a lower state. And how do we know that that was Christ? Give me Hebrews 2 and 17.
Oh my God.
This is how we know Christ was the first Adam. One of the many ways.
Come. The book of Hebrews, chapter 2 and verse 17. And it reads, wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren.
What?
Wherefore, come. It behooved him to be made like unto his brethren.
It behooved Christ to be made like unto his brethren from a lower state in the ghetto, just like Adam was created from the earth in a low estate. Right? Let's get back to Ecclesiasticus.
Come. We want to pick up from verse 11, sir.
That's correct.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 11. And much knowledge the Lord hath divided them.
What did he do?
The Lord hath divided them.
He divided them. It's talking about verse 10 when it said, man came from the ground and Adam was created of earth. And then it says, and much knowledge the Lord hath divided them. And we know that knowledge to be what?
The truth, sir. The law, statutes, and commandments.
The law, statutes, and commandments. Proving that that breath of life that was breathed into Adam was the knowledge of the Most High. And it separated Adam from everybody else. He read?
Come, sir. And made their ways diverse. Verse 12. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted.
Some of them hath he blessed and exalted. That's talking about Israel. He has blessed us through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God's chosen people. Right?
Come.
Keep reading.
Come, sir. And some of them hath he sanctified. And set near himself.
Now, who is that talking about?
Slack out one.
Go ahead.
I would say the children of Jacob.
Children of Jacob. We just read that in the first part. It says some of them have he blessed and exalted. That we already established that. Who is he talking about?
And so it says, and some of them have he sanctified. Isn't that also talking about Israel? Us?
Keep reading.
Come, sir. And set near himself.
Set near himself. Who could blow my mind with this one? We need the Bible scholars. We need the Bible scholars. Nobody in the chat?
Oh God. I mean, Chris just answered. He said, like that is Christ at the right hand.
You damn right. You damn right. And some of thee he sanctified and set near himself. That's why the Most High told David, sit down on thy right hand, and I shall make thy enemies thy footstool. Through the loins of David, Christ came. You understand? So I just wanted to bring that out.
Okay.
For you Christians. You know what I'm saying? And it's all the more reason why it's absolutely necessary, brothers, that you do not let distractions pull you out of this truth. Because that is your blessing. This truth. This law, the teachings of Christ is what separates you from those disgusting heathens. Matter of fact, finish that verse.
Okay, sir. But some of them hath he cursed and brought low.
Who is the them that was cursed and brought low?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
Would that be the heathens, the other nations?
You right. Because up until Adam, the heathens was doing what? Crawling on the floors, living out of caves,
right,
drinking out of old skulls, Neanderthals, base men.
Come.
The Lord cursed them heathens. And we was a blessing to the heathens. Let me get Ecclesiastes 7:25, and let's jump into my top.
Come.
We swing that sword today, man. It ain't nothing. I'm gonna tell you, brothers out there dealing with a wicked woman. Let me encourage you, man. And let me strengthen you with the truth. Not with smooth words, right? Not with what sounds good, but with the truth. Read Ecclesiastes 7:25, Baba Kashaw.
Come, sir. Verse 25. I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom.
So this is Solomon talking. And he was really concentrating and focused to search and seek out wisdom. Keep reading.
Come. And the reason of things.
And the what?
And the reason of things.
And the reason of things. He was trying to get some knowledge. Go ahead.
Come, sir. And to know the wickedness of folly.
To know the wickedness of folly. What's folly? Anybody know? Can I get a definition? Let me get a definition of folly.
Come, sir. Define folly.
Folly means lack of good sense, foolishness. Do you want to hear the next one?
Lack of good sense, foolishness.
I like my definition better, even though that's right. I'm going to read it. Folly, a lack of good sense, judgment, or foresight. Now that's important. What that foresight, and y'all gonna see later on in the scriptures. So understand that King Solomon was searching out the reason of things, and then he got to the topic of folly and the wickedness of it. Go ahead, keep reading.
Come, sir. Even of foolishness and madness.
Keep reading.
Come. Verse 26. And I find more bitter than death. The woman whose heart is snares and nets.
I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart, meaning what? Her mind is snares and nets. This is describing a woman that likes to trap brothers. What are some ways y'all get trapped by these hoes out here? Go ahead and tell them a lot how them hoes be getting you.
I don't know, sir.
Anybody know? Nobody want to answer that one. How them hoes be getting? They be putting on them tight leggings, don't they? How they call? Huh? They be putting on them tight leggings throwing on that makeup with the big eyelashes.
God.
They get you down there to that hospital, swearing that's your baby, don't it? And you just being all full of jolly and joy. You sign that birth certificate, don't you? You put your name slap on the middle of that birth certificate, don't you? In big caps. Meanwhile, this is a whole witch that'll lay down a trap for you because she's a wicked woman. But is this all the scripture's talking about? Keep reading.
Come on, sir. And her hands are bands.
Uh-huh.
Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her.
Uh-huh.
But the sinner shall be taken by her.
But the sinner shall be taken by her. That's why he was seeking knowledge. He was seeing all the wickedness and the foolishness that was going on. And he's seen the wickedness of folly, which is what? The lack of judgment or foresight.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't see that whole coming?
Right.
You see, the reasoning that he came to the conclusion of is that women are the root of all of this evil. That's why you rock them gold chains. How you get them gold chains? You sell drugs.
Yeah.
You do wicked things so that you could what? Impress a woman. You go to church, play the good choir boy role to impress that woman. That's why you have to be mindful of the weakness, the wickedness of it all. You have to be a man that's stoic about purpose and about the Most High. Otherwise, you'll fall into those traps. Because it's all a trap. It's all a hustle. It's all a game. Don't play the game. You lead that woman in the right path, down the right path. And a righteous woman to follow.
Come.
You understand?
Come.
So let me get Ecclesiastes 33 verse 19. And this is for you brothers that you done fell down into that trap. She got you all the way by the neck. I mean, she dictate when you get to talk to your kids, how long you get to talk to them. You understand? She get to dictate what y'all talk about because she on the line. She got it all on speakerphone. She making sure you don't say nothing out of line to what she believes and what she want them kids to know. She got you all the way by the neck. How do you get out of that situation? For you brothers that's in that situation. Read verse 19. Let's see.
Come, sir. Verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another, lest it repent.
Hold on. Read that again.
Come, sir.
They missed that.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee, while thou livest.
You got to understand and know this. Don't allow your children to rule you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't allow that woman to rule you. Don't allow your family or friends to rule you. Don't give them the power to talk about you, right? To doubt you, to put you in a position where you fall out of the truth. Don't give that to them. Don't allow them to compromise your manhood. Don't do that. If it ever comes down between you and following the Most High, be prepared to get rid of your family, your friends. Be prepared to step away from those things in which you find comfort.
Right.
You got to be of the mindset to know I could lose it in any minute. What that movie? What was that movie where they said don't get attached to nothing you can't get away from in 60 seconds? What was that? Heat. That was that movie Heat. Al Pacino. In this truth, in order to be that man that Christ wants you to be, you got to be cold, huh?
Right.
You got to be ready to lose it all at any given time.
So I can say.
Go ahead.
Precept.
Go ahead. Hold on off on that, because you going into my topic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Don't let nobody get power over you. Nigga try to get power over me then he try to take my class. All good. Keep reading on that. Jump down to verse 20.
Come on, sir. Verse 20. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any.
Go ahead.
For better it is that thy children should seek to thee.
Read again from the top.
Come on, sir. For better it is that thy children should seek to thee than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy.
Woo, fuck them kids.
Right.
She try to use them kids against you, man. You don't need to be trying to chase after them. And man, I ain't heard from y'all forever, man. I really miss y'all. And you know, click. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Call next day. Man, that evil woman of yours, that evil mama of yours, she don't let me see. Click. You don't need to seek. Don't be trying to seek their approval. You ain't doing them no good. You telling me you want your sons to see you in that low position? You telling me you want your sons to see you begging for their love because some woman has manipulated the situation and took your kids from you?
Right.
I know this is hard. Brothers don't want to hear this. Because you love them kids. You love them little big bug eyes staring at you, needing you, only knowing you. You remember that feeling of that first time you held them coming out of that womb. right when they had to go up under that incubator. And you grasped their little hands and their little hands gripped on your finger. That's the first time you probably ever experienced love. Don't let that make you weak and forsake the Most High and sacrifice your manhood. And let me tell you something about that evil bitch. That evil bitch is playing on that because she know it hurts you. She's going to lie to you and tell you everything under the sun, trying to make it seem that that's not what she's about. That's not what she's trying to do. I ain't trying to keep you from your kid. But then you notice a pattern where you can only really talk to them or be with them on her terms. And then the League of Extraordinary Evil Bitches, they try to tell you, you ain't shit if you don't go to court and fight for your kids. To hell with them hoes too. And let me tell you the truth about them nasty, disgusting hoes. They hate them kids. They don't love them kids. You dealing with a woman that's dead inside. She is incapable of love. She never knew love. And because she feels cheated, all she wants to do is destroy. She doesn't want you to feel love. She doesn't want her children to feel love. She wants them to feel the same pain as her. She wants to keep them for herself so that they could wallow in her sorrow. Hey, Shalom, sis. How you doing, sis?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Salaki, that very heavy point on the one. I got a precept, if I may, of what you were just speaking on a little bit prior.
Let me see what you got. Y'all brothers trying to dive into my. Let me see. What's your precept?
Yeah, Salaki, if I ain't jumping too far ahead, Baba Shah. But the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths.
Let me tell you something. That's a heavy scripture, but are we being ruled by our children? Are we being oppressed by our children?
So like you, sir, I was looking at it from what you just speaking on as far as, you know what I'm saying, how we, you know what I'm saying, will hold on to our children, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that oppression is because we allow them to control how we're feeling and what we're going to do and our actions based off of, you know what I'm saying, that woman, Salaki.
No, I got you.
Salaki.
But go ahead.
Also, I don't want, if I could, add on to what the priest was saying too. What about when brothers be going all out their way, breaking their neck, to get them kids birthday presents and get that woman Valentine gifts,
right.
spending money that they may not even have,
right.
Christmas,
all that. But this scripture is really going more into the white man, who is a child by nature. He is a child by nature, and that effeminate spirit is what rules over us because we get it from the white man. So all that's manifold, all of it's all in all together, it goes together, you know what I'm saying? For sure. But we definitely not being oppressed by our kids, you know what I'm saying? it's more so a childish ruler over us that does not regard the things that make a man a man. They do childish things like poison the water they gotta drink.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Concept.
Allow a woman to put you on child support. You understand? They use that idea of men falling weak towards women and they subdue us with that, which is a childish thing to do.
Right.
Because they fell into that same trap. It's affecting them too. Don't listen to these lies. Matter of fact, pull that up, Naquan, the CDC study we were talking about.
Okay, Adawan. Salaki Adawan, if I could.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. So it's more so pretty much I have seen, servants on horses and princes walking, meaning these children which are.
No, this is going into the nature of the white man.
Okay.
It's no different than, hey man, quit acting like a woman. Hey, you acting like a child. Grow up, toughen up. Women ain't oppressing you in the child support court. The judge is.
Right.
The woman is the vessel in which they use to make you feel like, oh, she oppressing me. The white man's laws is what's oppressing you. The broad wouldn't be able to do none of that if it wasn't for the white man.
Mm-hmm.
Think like that. Think in terms of that. What we were discussing in Ecclesiastes was specifically about not letting your children and women have power over you. That was more so specifically talking about not only your family, but your friends also. And your close ones, your immediate family.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you got that article. I want to read an article for y'all. Findings of the CDC.
Hey, Slacky.
Go ahead.
And real quick, I want so I see what you're saying, because on the latter part of it, it says they which lead thee cause thee to err. So that's what they're talking about there is, the leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
So water.
And if you pull it up, it's saying it's not secure.
Let me see if I. I'm gonna have to end my live. I gotta bring this out. So like. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I want to read something for y'all. Hey, Naquan, if you could, I got it right here. We're gonna read the title for him and everything else. Can we go back to the what you call? See comments. All right. Oh, most high Christ, Margola. Damn right.
Hey, slow you how about some thumb going on? Slack, so we're going on twice, sir. Slow you.
Yeah, but everything to wild about.
Hey, most high Christ, sir.
How about some
Hey, yes,
right.
Go
ahead, read when you got it.
This is the article from complex.com titled "The CDC has debunked the absent black father myth."
So the CDC The Center for Disease Control said they debunked the absent black father myth. Keep reading.
A study from the Center for Disease Control shows black fathers are just as attentive as white or Latino dads, and sometimes more so.
Is that it?
When the public reacts to the deaths of young black men in Baltimore, in Ferguson, and Sanford, we often hear about a crisis among black fathers, namely that too many of them are absent from their children's lives. But that crisis may not be real at all.
Well, we ain't gonna go into the whole article.
Come.
But the gist of that article, you can look it up, is that the CDC still did a study, and they seen that black fathers are actually not only prevalent in their children's lives, whether with the parent or not with the mother or not with the mother, but also more active than every other race of men in them same scenarios. I want to know who's a brother with some insight, some foresight to see, or some understanding that could break down to me. Why did the CDC do this study? Anybody want to take a guess? Because we just speculating, right? We don't know for a fact. You're going to read this next one too.
So like at one.
Go ahead.
Okay, one reason I would say is black women read that article and feel some type of way towards they own black men, and saying y'all need to get y'all stuff together, y'all need to do better, and when it's all based on a lie, and it creates.
But you don't answer my question though. I asked, why did the CDC do this study? Are you trying to tell me that the CDC cares about black men and women relationships?
Oh, why did they do the study?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to think a little more on that one out of one. Salakia.
Anybody want to take a guess? This is all speculation. We don't know for a fact. Go ahead.
Because it's a disease.
What's a disease?
The whole what's going on with the black community, or what's going on with childless fathers and stuff. They look at that as like a epidemic.
Well, no, it's the CDC. That's not a literal disease. I'm a just throw something out there. Read that article that you got right there.
This is an article from Morehouse School of Medicine. Titled "New HIV Case Rate in Metro Atlanta, Third Highest in Nation." Dr. Misha Stanford explains that Atlanta and the South have long had among the highest rate of HIV, other STDs, and chronic disease in general.
Where is the CDC located?
Like in Atlanta.
So this is my theory. The CDC was studying why the black community had such a high rate of STDs, and they went and dove into the single mother household, black fathers not in the house agenda. Right. And they found out it wasn't even real, because they the CDC. They worried about HIV. They ain't worried about trying to bring together black people.
Right.
They don't give a damn. They just want to know why all these AIDS is everywhere. Right?
Right.
Anyway, let's get Matthew 10, verse 37.
Don't sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Good night. Does anybody understand? Like Christ was telling you, if you love your son or daughter more than me, your father or your mother, you're not worthy of me.
Right.
Y'all do know that this was a man walking around the earth talking, just like how we communicate, right?
Right.
Can you imagine a Negro coming up to you and telling you, if you love your kids more than me, you ain't worthy of me?
So especially before you see why he said that, like why he's still walking the earth.
Yeah.
Before the reason he says that happens, you're like, what are you talking about?
Well, at this point, everybody was in awe of the man because they seen all the miracles that he did. And the message which he was bringing about the kingdom and the restoration of the nation of Israel.
Right.
So they believed him.
Right.
And he was telling them. He was telling them this for the purpose of building. He was teaching them the spirit of the law and the spirit of the Most High. That's what he was teaching.
So, sir, is that sort of like saying, if you love this nation, if you love all your different relatives, you better love me the most because I'm the person who is going to protect all of us as long as y'all listen and follow him, basically. Like you don't want he's in charge, and if you love these relatives, you better love me the most.
I mean, he did say, "Can nobody get to the Father but through me?"
Right.
And what's the two commandments that hangs the whole law? Love the Lord with all thy heart and love thy brother as thyself.
Right.
If you love the Most High, you follow Christ, and that right there is you loving your brother, which is your family, your mother, your sister, your father, and all that above. Mm-hmm. Christ was teaching us how to be fearless and free of emotions. That's why I said, don't forget the topic. We talking about F them kids. Right. Christ is saying F them kids right here. Right. F everybody if it causes you not to be with me.
Come.
Keep reading.
Come, sir. Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
Right. So that's letting you know he was talking about following after him. That's why when it speaks about bearing the cross, that's taking on the burden that Christ took on. So what does that mean? That when you take on this burden, you got to be ready to lose something.
Come.
You can't be so attached that you cannot lose something. You're going to lose something. You might as well just get prepared for it. Don't even worry your mind about it because you already know what's coming. Who don't know it's coming? What new brother coming up in this thing just thinking this is a gentleman's club and you're going to find a few brothers that raise your hand. You damn near everybody in here anticipating it. Every man in here anticipating it. Even you brothers with your family, you know what's at stake. Right? It says the time is gonna come where a man with one wife be as though he had none. If you're not willing to be that type of man, what kind of man is got to be willing to lose his family and everything he got at the drop of a dime? What kind of man? Imagine what type of man that is. You got to be an austere man.
Come.
And why was Christ teaching us this? It goes back to what we were talking about in Ecclesiasticus at the beginning of the class. That's what Adam was. He was given this knowledge to be separate from every man. So when you become a type of man that's willing to lose everything to follow Christ and do as commanded, because we couldn't do it ourselves. We tried that. So the Most High had to send somebody as an ambassador to show us how to execute the law. So if you want to call yourself different, if you want to call yourself set apart from these low-base heathens, you got to be willing to lose it all.
Right.
That's what makes them more superior. That's what makes us more superior. You want to be that man that moves mountains, that calms the sea? Brother, that's what I'm fighting for. I want absolute power and dominion and to subdue the earth.
Damn
I
right.
don't want to be the nigga filling out job applications, hoping some cracker gonna some base heathen.
Right.
Some man that before Adam was a grubbing on the ground, crawling, scraping, scratching, sniffing base animal that was meant to be subdued. That's why he was placed on the earth, for us to put them in subjugation. You do know that's what we read, right? Is this going over anybody's head? But look at us. Look at us. We are supposed to be men that have absolute dominion over the elements in the sky. The beams off the sun rays, the reflection of the moon, everything on this earth. Men that's supposed to map out stars in no direction. Quantum physicists. We're supposed to be able to break down the fourth dimension because we've been there. We got ways to travel there. You know we are. You want to know how low we've been brought? Nigga, we ain't even alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The Lord don't play. He said he was going to do it, didn't he? Belt to ass.
Come on.
And the cold, bitter part about this word is we got to read this and be like, we supposed to be what? Nigga, I got a job interview tomorrow. I'm hoping I get it.
Right.
Paying a wage I know ain't never going to change my situation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bittersweet, huh? He tried to warn us. He tried to warn us. Keep read the rest of that scripture down to 39.
Come on, sir. Verse 38.
Did the sister have a question? Well, we're gonna read it first.
Come. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. And he that findeth his life shall lose it.
Oh, I found the true meaning of my life. Oh, I'm on top now. I got this new job and new car, and that's all a nigga want. That's all he want, Naquan. He want a car and a house for what? What we read in Ecclesiastes 7:25. For some hoe whose heart is snares and traps. That's all you niggas want. You want to be able to you want to be a bitch savior, nigga. You want to buy that BBL. Y'all niggas is working right now 12-hour days, 14-hour days, so you can afford to buy a hoe that you want a BBL. Now, I'm going to get that money so that when I get abroad, you know what I'm saying? And if she want that mommy tuck with the BBL, I'll be able to give it to her.
Hey, sloppy, sir.
Knowing that this same woman is going to put you on child support. Go ahead.
And sisters be perishing from them mommy makeovers, like DC Young Why. It's real. Passed away trying to do the mommy makeover type.
Any comments in the chats?
Mama Sorry had made a comment earlier when he said 5 years later, you find out the baby not yours, but your name is on the birth certificate, so you stuck paying child support.
God damn. Her heart is snares and traps. She done got you. You the new fool. Congratulations. Who was that said something?
Gagawan was laughing.
Who was that above Gagawan?
That was Mama Sorry.
That was Martha? Oh, okay. Yeah, go back to that scripture though, Salaki.
Okay, sir. Verse 39.
Mm-hmm.
He that findeth his life shall lose it. And he that loses his life for my sake shall find it.
Ooh-wee. 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 This is a cold Negro right here, boy. This is a cold Negro right here. What does that mean, really? He that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Can I get a precept? Let me give y'all a hint. Go ahead.
Oh, would it be there's no greater love than to lay down your life for a friend?
No, this is talking about your life in particular. This ain't talking about for a friend. Let me give y'all a hint. What are we living in right now? What is this form that we living in?
Oh, Salaki.
Go ahead.
Oppression.
What is your soul encased in? What is it encased in right now?
Oh, the body.
your flesh.
Flesh, come.
Go ahead.
Salaki, where you going for 2 Corinthians 5:17?
Read it.
Come. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
That's a good precept. You got to die first in order to live. You got to die first in order to live. Did not Christ resurrect? What you think the purpose of the whole resurrection was for? You think it was just a nigga showing out? He had to die in order to gain power. You got to kill that old flesh. Why? Because if you find your life, you'll lose it. You want to live forever? So you taking all the B12 shots in your ass. You doing the new Kiwi. You niggas, yeah, you can't do the rice. You got to do the Kiwi. You niggas trying to find the miracle elixir for long life and longevity. Negro, you got to be ready to die. Kill that old you. And then you can live. What does it mean, live? What determines whether you're alive or not? Anybody know?
So like that one. The law, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah, but I want that's the chapter West. I want something more in depth. I want somebody to really bring home to me what is being played on the game board right now with the Most High on this earth. Bring that home. I need it.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Is it the choices we make and the way we live?
I want something more finite.
So like that one.
Salaki.
Go ahead. Whoever that.
Oh,
Salaki, sir. Yeah, if I may, I was about to say rulership, sir.
Yeah, but that's a vague statement. Go. Who was the next brother?
I don't want to Salaki, sir. Can you ask the question again, Baba Kashab?
Okay. What does it mean to live in terms of what the Most High wants for us? What is the game being played here? Why did Christ show us how to live and die so that we can live? What is the game being played? What is,
sir?
Go ahead.
Is it warfare? Like Christ taught us how to fight and live? Fight to live, sir?
It's most definitely warfare. Let me give me Ecclesiasticus 33 and 14.
Come. Come, sir. Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 14. Good is set against evil.
Good is set against evil. Go ahead.
And life against death.
Life against death. That's all we know. We're born and then we die. When you think carnally. But there's something else in play on this earth. The Lord, the Most High, put good against evil. Those that was blessed against base men. Life, which is the law, and death, which is absent of the law. Keep reading.
Couple sir. So is the godly against the sinner.
So is the godly against the sinner. Christ was showing us how to fight against the ungodly. He was giving us the understanding that that's what this was all about. That's the game being played here. The Most High set the stage. That's why he created man, and then he created Adam. By what? Giving him the understanding of good versus evil. I'm sorry. Giving him the understanding of the law. And right in the midst of that is the knowledge of what? Evil. Everything outside of what the Most High established. It was there from the beginning. Am I making sense?
Come on. Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
And it's kind of like also that it reminds me of like the way the Lord see it. The days begin with darkness, and then the light. You kind of so when you said he created the other men first, which they were evil, they were without the law, and then he created Adam, which was a righteous man after the fact, which is a man of righteousness, a man with the law, and then it just kind of. I just kind of like thought about, you know, what the white man says that I mean, well, the Bible says, well, the evening and the morning were the first day, you know, so that's like, you know, in the evening time it's dark first, you know, then the light, you know, so I don't know if that makes sense.
What this scripture is conveying out is that it's us versus them.
Right.
And Christ was showing you how to be on the winning team of the godly versus the wicked. You see, at one point, our people turned from being the godly people and turned to the sinners. They got taken into that life. And they died. So we already dead. We already dead.
Right.
Christ was showing us how to live again. Because while you living in sin, even though you're dead, you gotta die to live again. It's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. And that's what the Most High established from the jump. Why? Because he tries those that he loves. He sent them through the fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to test you. You want this blessing? You worthy of this blessing? You're going to have to prove it. Are we not better than these heathens? Are we not the children of this book? We got to prove it. Back to my topic. I strayed away. Let me get Lamentations 4 and 3. We're talking about wicked women. But I was showing you how Christ was telling you how to deal with that wicked woman. Because I know brother that's going through it right now, confused on how you should maneuver once you're in the position where that woman has taken away your children and using them against you. This is what you need to understand about that woman. That woman does not love her children. She has no love. This is her. Give me Lamentations 4:3.
Come on, sir. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
Even the sea monsters draw out the breast.
Uh-huh.
They give suck to their young ones.
So it's comparing sea monsters. It's saying even the sea monsters feed their young. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. The daughter of my people is become cruel.
These sisters out here, they have become cruel, man. Evil. They on the sinner side. They not on the godly side. Like what? Can you read?
Come. Like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Who knows anything about the ostriches? Did you know that ostriches are known for crushing their own eggs just for being clumsy and not paying attention? They kill their own children just being clumsy, not knowing where they're going, not knowing what they do. That's ostriches in the wild. That's just like these sisters in the ghetto, in the black community. You'll take your children away from your father, away from their father, away from their protection. Let me tell you, sister, something. You have committed murder. You just killed your children. Congratulations. That's why they're in jail. That's why the CDC got to study and try to understand why the black community is infested with AIDS. Because you wanted to prove a point to your baby daddy and put him on child support. Congratulations. You've gotten what you wanted. This is what you wanted. That deal that Eve had with Satan in the garden, this is that world that Satan was promising her. This is that world where she could be like a God, where the Most High has power over life and death. And the women got that same power through the court systems. And they don't hesitate to use it against you. And brother, you got to know that they won't hesitate to use it against you. That's why it's imperative that you choose the right woman. You got to vet that woman. Otherwise, she will destroy everything around her. You end up with a woman that'll destroy everything around her, including her children. She makes no bones about sacrificing her children up to the white man. A wicked woman, she believes it's her duty. Is that not what we was doing in times past? Sacrificing our children to Molech? The white man needs bodies in these prison systems because they're for profit. Did you know that? And the black woman has set about to make sure her sons end up bodies in that prison system by stripping them of their father. And this is the cold game about it. When you're not willing to play that game, which we read earlier, that it's better for you not to chase after your children for their love, but rather they seek you. And we read earlier what Christ said, that you gotta be willing to lose them in order to receive him. You see, these brothers, y'all want to call them deadbeats. Maybe it's something in that black man that wants to get close to Christ. That's what you Christians been beating down his head for the last 2 decades. What would Jesus do? You remember when they used to put that shit on a van and how you walk around with it? The real Christian hoes had it tatted on their bumper on the car. Or they'll keep that Bible in the dash. The real top hoes, the top-notch Christian hoes.
Oh, God.
They look at the black man and they say, oh, you a deadbeat. Because that woman will take his children and try to manipulate his emotions and control him emotionally through those children. And when he's not willing to play that game, now all of a sudden, he's the problem. And the statistics is out. We know what happens to those children when they grow up in single-parent homes. But ain't that just like Eve in the garden? She knew the consequences of disobeying that law. She knew the law, and she knew the consequences of that law. You telling me that these women nowadays get a pass? They got every goddamn song praising single mamas. Tupac made a song called Dear Mama. Even though you was a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. But then in the same song, he said, I refuse to shed tears for a coward that wasn't there, paraphrasing, talking about his father.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, get the lyrics to that Tupac song. Because now I got, man, listen, we gonna righteously divide this word, because I'm gonna tell you something, it's absolutely wicked. You can zoom in or not? You gotta you probably could zoom in by making the light on the, yeah, there you go. Let's read these words. When I was young, me and mama had beef. 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see a face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys breaking all the rules. This man was suspended from school under his mama's watch.
Yeah.
Breaking all the rules. He was probably a criminal. Oh, go back to it. Oh, okay. And even though we had different daddies, hold on. Go. Go ahead. Go. Okay. I shed tears with my baby sister over the years, we was poorer than the other kids. They was poor under their single mama. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama, when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell hugging on my mama from a jail cell. So she was in jail at one point in time. But let's see what Pop said about it. Keep reading. Let me go down. And who think in elementary, hey, I see the penitentiary one day. He done went to jail and running from the police. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always... Nigga, you went to jail. You poor. You and your sister, baby daddies. You rebellious, getting suspended from school. Mama was in jail. So at some point in time, she wasn't even around. Was on crack. But was a black queen mama. And I finally understand for a woman, it ain't easy trying to raise a man. He had all the compassion and mercy. All the love for mama. A poor single mother on welfare. Of course they was on welfare. Keep going down. Go ahead. Now let's read the second verse. Now, ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love for my daddy because the coward wasn't there. So the daddy wasn't there, and he's a coward. Hold on. No love for my daddy because the coward wasn't there. He passed away, and I didn't cry because my anger wouldn't let me feel for the stranger. He didn't even know why his daddy wasn't there. His daddy passed away. And he refused to show his daddy mercy because he seen him as a stranger. Pull that back up. The screen. Slack. Yeah. Can somebody get me right? And y'all check out that video too. That video, the imagery on that video is very powerful. Go ahead.
And what's so heavy about what you're bringing out is, even after he wrote these lyrics, wrote this song, and come to find out that his real daddy was alive. And that his mother had lied to him all along and had him believing that his father had passed away.
There's your black queen. Hey, man, listen, man. We just gonna tell the truth, man. The black woman in America is in league with Satan. Right. And you got to think, this is artist expression. Pop meant those words. Pop absolutely meant those words. Because the story he told, like you said, how the brother revealed that his daddy, and that was his actual daddy was still alive. He was writing based on that experience of always feeling like he didn't have a father. Go ahead.
So and they villainized Joe Jackson, and he was actually there the whole time.
Joe Jackson Joe Jackson daddyship created a pop star.
Right.
The greatest ever.
So
and they villainize Joe Jackson. So are we to be in our children's lives or no? And then we read in the CDC earlier that black men are actually more prevalent in their lives, even when that wicked woman takes them children away, because that's what's going on. I mean, there's cases where, you know, a nigga jump ship, abandon ship, but listen, we don't hear both sides of the story. I'm gonna say that. Okay, in the ISUBK, we gonna give both sides of the story.
Right.
And for you sisters out there, man, don't be one of these women. Because it's a new wave of brothers. This word that we bringing out is going to cut through all that Christian BS.
Right.
So you better be on the side of good or be on the side of evil. Because that's all it's about. It's all it's about. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to bring out anything?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
If I may, just to add on to exactly what you're saying, like, you know what I'm saying, our oppressor even uses, you know what I'm saying, our women against us, and just how you said, it's that whole optics that they try to do. Because there's a new podcast that got started, and it's like 3 or 4 fathers of NBA players, like Jason Tatum, you know what I'm saying, LaMelo Ball, a few others. And they got on there and started talking about that exact subject of how the NBA starts separating the fathers from the players. And Jason Tatum's dad, he was giving, you know what I'm saying, his example. And he was like, yeah, it started on draft night. He's sitting right there next to his son, and they interview the mom. And they don't even have the dad in the picture frame, camera frame, nothing. You know what I'm saying? They try to like even make it like the dad ain't even there.
Yeah.
That's what the NFL did to Shador, remember? They punished Shador Sanders because his daddy was in his life.
Right.
And his daddy had an influence, and his daddy was the greatest athlete of all time. And Shador Sanders ain't go to the college, ain't go to the draft as no Negro trying to make it, grew up in a single parent home with his mama struggling and is grateful to be bound down to a white man.
Right.
And all that. Shador Sanders came in the NFL with his own money.
That's right.
With a strong father.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Boy, they broke that boy. Go ahead.
Yeah, heavy point, because you look at the exact opposite with the Manning boys. They ain't do none of that shit to Eli and Peyton Manning when they came in the league, and did the exact same thing. They came in there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, they came in there staunch with it, because you remember when Eli got drafted, he refused to even sign with the team, and ain't nobody say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
And they forced Texas to play Archie, man. That motherfucker saw.
Come on.
That boy trained.
Damn right.
They say same with LeBron and Bronny. I can't believe you actually typed Bronny in the chat. Is that his name for real? Or is that a nickname?
That's a nickname, sir.
Hey, all right, then Slocky. I'll be quick to snap, boy. I'll be quick to throw him, boy. I'll be trying to not do that as much, but I'll be quick to try to roast quick. But if that's his name, I still would have put Bronny in it. I've been like Bron, son. I refuse to put Bronny. Why didn't they name that nigga Bronny? You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, no, it's absolutely diabolical, and we gotta know the play. That's why I gave y'all everything I gave y'all today, because we see that Christ is trying to turn us into fearless. That's why I gave you the demonstration of the boat scenario. Well, Christ chilling, and the disciples like, oh my God. Man, they were probably like this on the boat. Master, you know what I'm saying? Because why were they afraid? because they didn't know that they had the power to subdue the earth.
Right.
And that's what eliminates the fear. It says that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. What is that freedom? That freedom is to know that we got the power to do anything on this earth. And we have the right, according to the Most High, to dominate and rule the earth in every way. And we should behave ourselves so.
Right.
But in order to do that, you must be free of your emotions. Right. You cannot be tied to the things of this world. You cannot act on emotions. You must go according to law. What is the law? Not how you feel. And when you exercise that, then you start to be able to understand when you hearing feelings versus what you know to be a fact, which is the law. Oh, he did me some kind of way. Well, did you go to him? Just let him know what you did? Yeah, but I didn't know if it could go that way, or I didn't. Brother, you got to man up. Otherwise, you ain't worthy of Christ. Because you not willing to lose. In order to gain a brother, you got to be willing to lose a brother. Somebody got to lose in them councils. Ain't no draw. Either he sees his wrong and he repents and apologizes to you for his wrong and do whatever it was commanded of him, whatever the judgment to make it right, or he get up out of here because he wasn't worthy of Christ. And you have to be that same way with the women and your family and your life and your children. Christ is giving us the blueprint to follow. And I know it's hard. I know you gonna for those that's going through that right now, you're gonna miss those you're gonna miss them not birthdays, but you're gonna miss the memories. You're not gonna be able to be part of that. Lord willing, them children will seek you out, but do not compromise your manhood, not for one iota.
Right. Right.
Not for one iota. Go to war with that bitch. Go to war. And understand that you're at war. That's why I gave you the layout of how the Most High set the game board. Good versus evil. The sinners versus the godly. If she sides on the side of the ungodly, tell her you're an ungodly sinner. And this evil that you wish upon me, Lord be with you. Fuck you and them kids. Shalom. We out. Prison officer in the clown, please. I'm sorry. Salaki. He's looking like. Most High Christ.
You better want a hand. We are the ISUBK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means tenth in Hebrew, ma'ashera, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whosoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations is going to be the feast of the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, and that will be Friday, September 11th at 7:30. And we're going to salute Israel. Been to Israel. Shabbat. What we said in Hebrew is, may the Lord bless you. In the name of Christ, every time his hands down. And let's salute the sisters in the room as well. It is Ramazan Shabbat. Bada. Barak. We said in Hebrew, may the Lord watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all time his hands down, class suspense.
That's right.
Hey, shalom, Israel. Shalom, officer. How you call?
Hey, shalom.
Hey, shalom, priest.
Hey, shalom, officer. Mark.